Alright, welcome to my third tutorial video on Prelude in G major by Kuhnau. So in this video, I'm going to talk about, again, putting hands together, but in the next level. But before you start putting your hands together in your practicing, I strongly suggest you start your practice with left hand and pedal and right hand and pedal. Okay, so left hand with pedal. So we mostly do this on every chord. You change the pedal on every chord. So twice a measure, change, 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 like that, okay? Let's jump to the mordent on measure 7 and talk about this again. So basically you're gonna change your pedal right after the mordent. Put down the pedal right after the mordent. So when you do it slow, it's gonna be putting pedal up and down, up, down. Okay, so again, up, down, change. Pedal up, down, change. When you do it fast enough, you're gonna feel like up, down, up, down. So eventually you're gonna feel like you're putting the pedal down with your thumb, right hand thumb down. Right? That's gonna be the next step. It's the same thing on measures 14. Okay? Here, up, down, or something like that. Okay, measure 21. Let's clarify this. You're gonna change your pedal on that C. Okay, when you have those two notes in triplet for the first time and last time in left hand, this B belongs to the previous chord in measure 20. And the C is really a chord tone of their A7. So I'm gonna pick up from second half of 20, measure 20. So change, change. Okay. When you put pedal and right hand together, you're gonna change your pedal on that eighth note first, right? Eighth rest. Change your pedal on eighth rest. So it's gonna be change, change, change. And do this hand separate in sections. 3 or 4 sections. You divide however you divide it. Because it's run-on sentence, you really need to sectionize it and get the sound really familiar to you. Now, we're done with that, and then let's remind ourselves with the previous exercise we did. Okay, this one. I'll jump to the second half of the piece. Let's start from mezzo forte on measure 15. Measure 15, you see mezzo forte. Let's just do it together. Ready, go. Change, change. Start your diminuendo. Now, stop there. We're gonna see how right hand chord is moving until the point we stopped. So from mezzo forte, there's your thumb moving from B to A, your top voice moving from G to A. And then the next measure, measure 16. Your thumb is fixed on that B, but your top voice is moving from A to G. 5, 1 to E minor, correct? Okay, now measure 17. Your outer voice is fixed. Your inner voice on the right hand and left hand is making the cross exchange, okay? And then measure 18 and 19 is doing the cadence to G major. Okay, so actually all the way from measure 13 to 19, your right hand outer voice is moving somehow and then the cadence. Okay, so it's all here. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now for this weekend, what you're gonna do is this. Why? Since you don't have any time to read ahead. There's no break in this piece. It's always running. There's always a note. There's no single quarter note in your right hand. Okay, so we're gonna make that break by not playing those repeated notes on the chord, on the broken chord, and then read ahead. You move on to the next chord. Move on to the next chord. Move on. Move on. We're gonna keep going. Move on. Next chord. Forte. Now here, pedal up and down. Pedal up and down. Okay, before we end, let's go to measure 21. Measure 21, where you have that one. So we said about the pedal changing here on C, right? So actually we're gonna do a little bit of rhythm thing here, because this is the one and only chance for your both hands playing together. And we're gonna do some exercises by filling the space with extra notes. So you're gonna do, I just added a note on that 8th rest on the right hand to create this. Or you can do to add some consistency on that triplet on your left hand. Like that. Okay? All right. So big news is I dropped the final tempo to 72. It's not anymore 80. 72 for a quarter note. In this exercise, try between 56 and 60 for a quarter note. Okay, try if that works. Then you're gonna be able to just bring it up to 72 by the time you're gonna be playing this for me. All right, just let me know if you have any question and practice hard.